Hi from Morpeth Station, it's Scott here from Mostly Meandering. We are about to go on a little adventure and I want to tell you a little bit about how this adventure came about. In the 80s and 90s I was a gamer, very geeky, loved my games, played things like Elite, Manic Miner and Tetris. Now all three of those games had a piece of music which will be famous to everyone, and I loved it. It was relaxing, it sounded great. I was a bit of a classical music fan even then, and it got me to thinking, what was the Blue Danube? It just gave me this image of peace and something to be seen, but I've never been to see it until now. Now we're off to Bratislava for the weekend, and this will include a trip to Vienna, which is also on the Danube. So join us for the adventure, we're going to have a great time, and let's go. We're flying from Edinburgh, so we're on the train to Edinburgh. We're staying the night at one of the airport hotels, and then we'll be flying early in the morning. But while we're at Morpeth, I want to show you this bit of track here, which is one of the most dangerous pieces of track in Britain. It's had 5 derailments over the past 120 years, and some sadly have led to fatalities. It's caused because not all trains stop here. Most of them are flying through here quite quickly, and with it being such a sharp turn, sadly 5 of them have ended up in fields, like overturned and off the rails. So I just thought I'd show you that. But now there is a permanent speed restriction, so that should stop anything happening anymore.
Quite a few people, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. Well, it would be on a Friday night, I suppose. But yeah,
Right, we need a drink.
Definitely,
And
preferably
then we'll get
alcohol.
the tram to the airport. Do we know where we need to be in the airport?
Well, it's not too far outside the airport, I don't think. So that was our train there, the Pennine.
Right, just out of the station, the tram is just literally there. Getting across this road is proving difficult. It's the station. Susan. That's Princess Street down there. Yeah, I know, it's all annoying, isn't it? Thank you. Oh, that looks nice. Is that right? Oh, yes. What have you got? No, we haven't. Steve in here. You know, Scott, definitely, yeah. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, he's well worth watching. Scott from Planes, Trains and Everything. Him and Steve Marsh are our favourite travel vloggers. I'm sure we've mentioned it before, but they're well worth watching. It tastes alright, but it's not a massive amount of tuna in yours, is there?
No, not really.
Right, banana match is lovely. What's yours like?
Iced coffee, it's
Iced
really
coffee.
nice. I
Looks
love
it.
iced coffee.
It was alright, that. Wasn't it, love?
Yeah,
It was alright.
not bad. Not bad at all. It filled a hole.
Apart from the severe lack of tuna on the tuna sandwich.
Yeah, it was more like onion and cheese.
Yeah.
With a tiny hint of tuna.
£21 in the centre of Edinburgh for drinks and food. And it was quick, and the stuff were canny, weren't
The
they?
stuff were nice.
So all in all, give it a 7.5, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, about that. 7 out of 10, I would say, for the food.
Yeah. Tiles. Right, we found a nice bar to get in. We're just opposite the tram station and having a very reasonably priced pint, aren't we?
Yeah, for the centre.
£11.70 for 2 pints. That's amazing. £5.85, yeah, for a pint.
That's reasonable, that. And it's ale as well. So
Yeah, it's pulled pints as well, so can't go wrong. It's called Tiles,
yeah.
and there you've got the monument, and then if you just go a bit further round, out there is where the tram stop is. When we did our Leith walk, we ended up on the wrong tram and ended up completely in the opposite side of Edinburgh. But we're not doing that mistake this time. We're on the tram to the airport.
Come and stay with us because I've done it on the train.
Yeah, did it on the train in Hamburg as well, didn't we? We do get there. It just sometimes takes us a round trip. Ooh.
Really have on time, everybody.
Busy talking away and suddenly realised I've been taking photos. Right, well, we're on the way to the airport now. It's 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
We're going to sign in and get to bed for an early night, aren't we?
No, we're going for 8 in the bar first.
Do you reckon? Yeah, okay.
Just want to show people what the bar's like.
Oh yeah, we'll show you around the hotel.
And we might have a packet of crisps to go with it, or something packing it up.
Nuts.
Yeah.
What's the hotel called?
Roxy.
Moxie. And how much did we get it for?
180.
108 for a night.
Well, for how many hours? 6?
6 hours, yeah. 5 hours.
6 hours. A lot of money, right? But can't be helped.
Well, it's dead handy though, isn't it? What time's our flight?
5:45.
So we really need to be leaving the hotel at 3.
No, not that
2.
time. No. You don't even start checking in till 4. Yeah, for 5:45. You don't want to be in 2. You've really got these bags.
3.
Yeah.
Right, well,
Scott likes to get to the airport and do everything
I like to be
early, as you can see from what the videos.
I like to be airside early so we can just relax.
Yeah, but we're going to be there like we did coming from Gdansk to Hamburg. We got there about 3.5 hours with them.
Oh yeah, that was true. Still haven't quite mastered the lack of how long things take. We've done more travelling just recently than we've done ages.
If you have tapped on, please remember.
That was painless, wasn't it? Welcome to
Everything's
Edinburgh Airport.
very organised in Edinburgh,
Yeah.
isn't it? Tram systems and buses and
So now we just need to find the Moxie. I think we've seen it on the way here. I think it's around. Where did we see it? Over there, didn't we?
Should we cross in the Should we go down here? And then we can get sort of around
I think we can get to it, yeah. Right. Here we go. Here's our hotel for the night. About a 5-minute walk from the tram stop and from the airport.
Or she'll stop.
Well, we've arrived at the Moxie,
Put the lights on.
and the chap signing us in was very, very canny.
Oh, it was lovely.
We've been told we can get a free cocktail when we go down, although it isn't a cocktail you can choose. Apparently it's nice.
It's a nice tea with gin.
A nice tea with gin.
Yeah, I've never heard
And this
of
is
that
actually
before.
bigger than I was expecting.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? You've got the coffee, Scott, teas, Tetley tea, and a carton of still water.
It's a bit... There, that's better.
Yeah, you need to put the lid on.
Yeah.
It's all right, isn't
Yeah, it'll
it?
do. Yeah, I mean, we did pay £180 for
Yeah.
it, but...
But I mean, even in Edinburgh centre, if they're more than that.
Oh
so
yeah, so all in
not
all,
that
can't
bad,
complain. It's alright, isn't it?
It's not bad, it's quite refreshing actually.
How much were the pints? Halves, even? Have a look.
£6.40.
It's not
It's
bad.
not bad.
We got a lager,
£6.40
Susan got an ale.
easy.
Well, we've slept a little, haven't we? But that wasn't the rooms full. Yeah. If we do come back to the airport and fly from Edinburgh, we think we're going to use this place because the hotel's been great. Right. The good thing about this hotel is that it's quite a short walk to the airport, so it won't be too long before we're at security. And touch wood, not too long then before we're airside, because we haven't got long. We've only got an hour and 50 minutes. Well, Susan was right again. It took us 20 minutes, so we're now here an hour and a half early for our flight, but we don't have to worry. We can relax and just chill out now. So
Have a cup of tea.
I think I'd leave it about 20 minutes later next time.
Especially when we've only got these.
Yeah, we've only got hand luggage, and the flight was early, so we're the third flight out of here today, aren't we?
Yep.
So Edinburgh Airport, the staff were efficient, the machines are great. It was really good.
And we're in all bar one. That's what it's called, in Edinburgh Airport. Very busy, but you can always tell the good places when they're like this, can't you?
It's not. This will be about 35, I think, won't it? Roughly for everything.
No, 35. No.
Well, we'll tell them.
I think it'll be about 28ish, somewhere around about 25. Not too bad. Obviously, they've got more overheads in the airport.
Well, we were just relaxing, having breakfast, and suddenly realised that we had to cross Edinburgh Airport and got here 4 minutes before last boarding. Yes. Oops. But we're here. Now I just need to sit down on the plane and get my breath back, don't I? Well, this is our flight today, Ryanair. Took us about 25 minutes.
Yeah, wasn't
so
too bad this
a lot
time.
better than it was when we were in Gdansk.
Yeah.
Now, if you just look behind me, you'll see a line of taxis. Now, those of you who are followers of the channel will know that when we were in Gdansk, we got stung by an unlicensed taxi, and on the website, it does warn you here as well, do not get in a taxi at the airport unless it's a Bolt, because you will be ripped off. It's the same in most countries, just be careful. We are now going to order a Bolt and get into town. We got onto the 61 bus just outside the airport, and it's been about 15 minutes and we're already nearly into the town centre, so that's well recommended. We didn't go for a Bolt in the end, we just got the bus. The bus was only €3.40, which was going to be a lot cheaper than the taxi, and it drives you directly into the town. It takes a bit longer, but it's beautiful weather. It's only just gone 10:30 and it's already quite warm. And some architecture that you wouldn't see in the UK. Right, We got off the bus at the station and we're just crossing the main road into town. There's some lovely buildings on the left and right here.
Я в моменте думаю, фу, ты напердел. Я снимаю это майк.
Beautiful weather again. Just like Gdansk, yeah. There's Susie. And there's the lovely gardens. And they are the lovely gardens of the Presidential Palace, which is just here.
I was going to say it's good that they let you into these gardens,
Yeah.
to be fair. They have got the glass
Ah,
cordoned
yes.
off around the...
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get any closer, which is
No,
fine.
I mean, it's good though.
It is lovely.
Could you imagine lots of places wouldn't let you into that
Oh no,
garden?
absolutely. So there we are. That's our first bit of Slovakian culture for you. Of hopefully many. So we've found the hotel, which is just across a busy road, which we have to get to via a subway. But we wanted to show you this first, which is a beautiful water feature and fountain. And we go round here, we see the Presidential Palace from the front, with the Slovakian and EU flags prominent. It's beautiful, isn't it?
And then we saw from the back and it was lovely.
Yeah.
Even better from the
So
front.
we've now given you a 360-degree tour of the Presidential Palace, and we're now going to drop our bags in at the hotel, so come with us. Very posh here, it's lovely, yeah. The bar and the restaurant are just up there, but we're not going to eat here. We're going to find a restaurant that does traditional food.
Yeah.
Well, we've been out of the hotel 200 metres and we found a craft beer pub.
Coincidentally, I think Scott had it planned because he
I
went, we'll
didn't
go
know
down
it was
this
here."
back street and
So it's traditional food, which is what I was after. It also does lovely ale as well, and it's a craft beer pub. So we're going to show you what we're going to get. In a minute, this is what I've got,
ooh,
which is a lager,
yeah,
and I think it's brewed here.
yeah.
Yeah. And then we're going to try something a bit more exotic later on when we've got our food.
Yeah.
What have you got?
I've got this top one here, haven't I?
Oh, it's the same one. Oh no, I have.
No, you got that one, and I got
yeah,
this
so
one.
we've got one of each of the first two.
You've got the Damien, is it Damien? Right.
Well, we've had a conversation about what this menu means, so I'll just show you. And we've worked out that Svetli Lesiak means pale lager. So I've had the Damien Desinka, and Susie's had well, we think it's pronounced Mezige, but if anyone
Mizugi?
Mezige, yeah.
Yeah.
So if anyone knows how to pronounce it, we'd be grateful.
Yes, please.
Comments below, please.
Thank you.
It's nice, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, cheers. Bing. Enjoy it. Nice. Tastes nice, isn't it?
Tastes
Yeah.
nice as well.
Lovely. Yeah, they're both. Oh, I haven't tasted yours yet. I'll try Scott's as well in a minute.
Yeah.
Right?
Food looks like it's going to be good as well.
Yeah.
We'll show you what we're eating.
Yeah. I've got nachos, which are my favourite.
And I've got traditional
Actually,
dumplings.
goat's cheese is my favourite. But we'll come
Those
up.
people who've seen the footage of
The
our
Gdansk
Gdansk,
ones.
every meal was, I've got goat's cheese, I've got goat's cheese.
I didn't even realise I was doing it though, did I? I had goat's cheese twice in a day.
It's ridiculous.
Never mind.
But we're not having goat cheese today.
Well, mate, we've got tea time to come yet.
Anyway, we'll see you soon with the food.
Just getting the nachos with a spicy Mexican sauce. And me and Scott are sharing a few. He's got something else, but I'll let him have some of mine. And I'll have something to eat later on tonight. It is hot, it's lovely though. It's a really hot sauce. Lovely. I love it. Look what Scott has got, a traditional Slovakian meal. And it's dumplings.
Yes.
What's inside the dumplings? Is it pork? It looks like pork, doesn't it?
It's
spicy sausage meat, yeah. And what's that? Is that mayonnaise on there? Yeah? That looks really nice.
Tasty mayonnaise.
Yeah, tasty, not just plain mayonnaise, something with a bit of taste to it.
And then
Very
this
nice.
is
Ooh, onions. No, it's not a sauerkraut, isn't it? Sauerkraut's so good for you. We love it, don't we? Kimchi, yeah. But it is sauerkraut, it's cabbage in fermented cabbage, isn't it? Remember when we tried to make it, everybody would try to make it and it just didn't work. Because we loved it so much when we went to Korea, didn't we?
We've still got it in the fridge, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. I think, if we tried it now, it would probably be, ugh. I don't think we'll be doing that, do you?
Right, we've eventually got into our room at 3:03. The room was available from 3, so we've done pretty well there. Now, it's the Crown Plaza Hotel. Nice bathroom, very clean.
Some shower stuff there.
Yep.
Oh, it's a big mirror as well.
Big mirror, yep.
Tea and coffee making, bottles
Tea and
of
coffee,
water.
bottles of water, yep.
We've got a fridge as well.
Nice bed. What was it for the room?
222 for 2 nights.
222 for 2
That's
nights.
with tax though.
With the tax as well,
I
so
think it was 190 or something. without the
not
tax.
bad, was it?
No, it's a nice big bed as
Friendly
well.
reception staff as well.
Yeah. Really good.
Right, now we're going to have a kip.
Hi, people.
And it's nice and cool. The aircon seems to be working
Yeah.
as well. Right, whew. 12,000 steps done and we're sweating like sows, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, we've had a kip and recharged, haven't we? So we're now going to have some dinner. It's now 8 o'clock, isn't it? 8:30. Now a little taster for you for tomorrow. So like and subscribe. That building up there, we will be at early in the morning tomorrow, but it will be on part 2 of our trip, which you will get the first notice of if you do like and subscribe, won't they?
Yes.
So, yes, that's where we're heading to, Bratislava Castle.
And it's free to subscribe as well.
Yes,
When
yeah.
people say subscription, they think you have to pay, but you don't.
Yeah, we're not begging you for money, we're just begging for support, that's all. So, please do. And we are getting, our content is improving gradually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a learning.
It's a learning curve.
Really, 'cause I've never
And
done
we're
it
committed
before.
to it. So join the mostly meandering clan. We would love to
2.
have you. Of 2. Well, no, there's
we've got
60 of us
60
now. 60 subscribers. And you know what? We still haven't seen Bratislava, the River Danube in Bratislava yet. So all that talk about the Danube, and we haven't even seen it. That's later on. That's for tomorrow as well. We're now in the centre of the old town. People here, I think, but This is one of the squares in Bratislava, and it's really busy on a Saturday night. Lots of people out enjoying the summer weather. And this is a famous fountain here. Yeah, it's called the Maximilian Fountain.
There's Rolling Fountain.
Yes,
which
yeah.
is why
The name of the restaurant.
restaurant's
Yeah.
called that, isn't it?
Yeah, the restaurant we're going in is called Roland Restaurant, and it's named after this fountain because the fountain's got two names. It's either Roland Fountain or Maximilian Fountain. So this shop here, Maximilian Delicatessen, is named after one name, and our restaurant is named after the other. It's beautiful. Look at these buildings, though. There's so much history here.
It's a sculpture of Maximilian III, King of Hungary.
Oh, right,
Depicted
okay.
as a knight in wearing medieval armour.
Right, okay. So, I don't know if you heard that, but that's a statue of Maximilian III, a Hungarian,
A Hungarian king.
Hungarian king
Depicted as a knight in wearing medieval armour.
depicted in medieval armour. Wow, this is so beautiful here. Yeah, I know, up there. No, which one? Oh, yes, yeah. There's some beautiful churches around, isn't there, in here? Right, we better go and get some dinner. It's a pity that YouTube doesn't have smell-o-vision because this smells amazing.
I can smell it. It smells amazing.
It's like a smoky meat with sauerkraut. It's really lovely.
Can't beat sauerkraut.
Yeah. And what's yours?
Mine is goat's cheese.
Goat's cheese again. Yay.
Yeah, goat's cheese on like a pastry base.
Oh, that looks amazing.
And it's got caramelised onion on the top.
And we've got 2 local beers as well. We had 2.
Just have to have a local one.
Those radishes look nice as well.
You enjoying that? It looks absolutely delicious. And has it got bacon in it?
No, that's
What
Some-
meat has it got in?
a sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks really nice. I can smell it from here, and I love sauerkraut, but unfortunately I don't like sausage. Otherwise I would have definitely had that. What's it taste like? Lovely. We are definitely giving it a go with the local food, aren't we? Which is what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
We'll have to try a local breakfast in the morning.
Right, we're going to tuck in.
Yeah.
Yep. Now for the main meal, I've got lamb
Looks lovely as well.
with potatoes, and Susan's got potato dumplings, a vegetarian version
With spinach
with spinach.
and chilies, I think. Got chilies in.
The soup was amazing, and this looks equally so. Look at that, such lovely presentation.
Look at the mashed potatoes. Well, you've missing the mashed potato.
Because we hadn't eaten enough, well actually we have, but we're going to share a sweet because they just looked amazing.
And they're not massive anyway.
No.
They're just nice size, aren't they?
But we'll eat enough today.
I
Yeah.
don't like big sweets anyway.
We're sharing this. It's bread pudding, and it's got
I think it's that meringue. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got
it's
meringue on the
meringue.
top. It's got a mint leaf on there.
and it's got caramel,
it's got
salted
caramel
caramel sauce,
Yeah.
and a cream cheese topping as well. So go on, taste it then. Got to let the viewers know what it's like. What's it like?
Lovely. That the bread pudding is just what I like, and the topping gives it that bit of sweetness. But I
It
love
does
bread
look nice.
pudding. I'll try a bit of the meringue. Meringue, nice.
Well, I think Susan's given that her seal of approval.
It's lovely.
I just hope I get some. Susan's just had the waiter come up and paid the bill, and he asked her if she wanted a copy of the receipt. Do you want a copy? said, no, it will keep me awake. Obviously she heard him say coffee. It just made me laugh.
Oh, that's hilarious.
She wandered away, puzzled about why a copy of the receipt would keep her awake.
I've been looking at it later going, oh no, I paid out that money.
It's more of like a cafe, like outside, sort of cafe type, isn't it? With everyone outside. It's
Very impressed with the place, the nightlife and everything. It's just chilled, isn't it? It's just nice to, you know.
now we're going to say good night here because it's getting late and we're just heading back for an early night. But tomorrow we are going to do our first exploration of the River Danube, and we will visit Bratislava Castle. We'll continue exploring the food and drink that Bratislava has to offer. So come and join us for part 2, and hope you've enjoyed part 1. Please comment if you've got anything to say about what we've done today, any experiences of Bratislava or anywhere you think we should go next, and subscribe, like I say, because you'll get first notification of part 2 when it comes out in about a week's time. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.